Here's a hike into Devil's Canyon in the Angeles National Forest. As you can see, we had a fair amount of snow on the ground from a storm we had last week. Here Dale takes a look at the information board at the trailhead, which is at 5,300 feet elevation. This is also within the San Gabriel Mountains wilderness area. So off we go, heading down the snow-covered trail. At one point we can get a look down into the Devil's Canyon area where we're headed. This is one of those hikes that's all downhill to get to the bottom, and then of course all uphill coming back. Although the snow cover was quite spotty in some shaded areas like this, there was a fair amount of it. Dale continues to make his way along the trail. And having to be pretty careful in some spots because the snow had a tendency to be a little bit slippery, of course. So using a bit of caution is the way to go. And then, lo and behold, we found this snowman, placed there by a previous hiker. Obviously a male snowman. And then for a while, no snow on the trail. And then suddenly, back into it again. And then some footprints in the sand. Not quite sure what animal made them, but good chance it was a deer. And then the trail started to reach the bottom of Devil's Canyon. This was actually a side canyon with really not much water in it, but presenting a very pretty scene. And then a bit farther on, the real bottom of Devil's Canyon. Also a nice place to stop and relax a bit and have a bite to eat. And then a relatively flat area with a chance to look around. Including a camping area with this fire pit in the opening. And then another quite large paw print in the snow. We were just as glad not to see the maker of this paw print. But then it was time to start the trip back up to get back to the car. This time uphill all the way. This meant a 1,500-foot elevation gain to get it back up to the top, with the total hike down and back up about 7 miles. The trip being a quite enjoyable hike with quite a bit of very pleasant scenery. We hadn't expected to run into the snow, but actually it added some fun to the hike. It was all a quite cold but very pleasant day.